Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 5-day Uplevel experience. I'm so excited to be here fixing my cameras because I'm going live on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm so glad you are here. As you're coming in, say hi. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so grateful to all of you for spending your evening with me today. I'm trying to pin this little comment. So, super exciting news. So not only are we done 3 weeks of training the Yes Supply Method Master Practitioner and Yes Supply Method Certification training. Oh, also I dyed my hair. What do you guys think? I've been wanting to do balayage for a long time, but we are here. We are doing the Uplevel experience. I'm so excited. One of you is going to be winning $777 this week for showing up for yourself, for participating, for going in for yourself, for really, really committing to up-leveling your life. And I'm so excited for you. And why I got inspired to do this challenge was because the last 3 weeks have been absolutely amazing and just life-changing. People have had the best transformations. They've completely changed their life. They have learned things about themselves that they didn't know were possible. They have made thousands and thousands of dollars. My students have made thousands of dollars in live training. And I realized that the tools that I'm teaching aren't just important for you if you want to become a coach. These tools are life-changing for you no matter what industry you're in, whether you work for yourself or you work for someone else. And so we decided to do this 5-day Uplevel experience and open it up to everyone. So in the live today, I'm going to be sharing with you how to enter to win the $777. Thank you guys who are saying my hair looks good. I appreciate you and love you so much. As you're coming in, say hi. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what part of your life do you want to up-level the most right now. What part of your life, if you feel like you up-leveled that area of your life and created your own reality, would just have the biggest impact and make you look back on this challenge and just say, thank God I signed up for this challenge. It's absolutely life-changing. It changed my life. I'm so happy that I went all in for myself. Okay, so would that part of your life be relationships? Would that part of your life be money? Would that part of your life be health? Would that part of your life be personal growth, how you see yourself? Let me know. I'm so excited to see how all of you guys are going to up-level your lives. All right, so first things first, most of you guys, I'm sure you already know me, but if you don't, my name is Reese. I'm the founder of a company called Yes Supply, and our mission is to show people everywhere that you can have whatever it is that you want, that life is rigged in your favor, and the tools that I teach, the mindset tools, the energetic tools, the tools to help you tap into the power of the universe, the universal mind, are all catered to help you do that. And the big thing that I want to change in the world is that everyone is already powerful manifestors. Everyone is already creating the reality that they want or that they're focusing on. And the problem is we're so programmed by media and maybe our teachers or our parents who just didn't understand to limit ourselves and to play small and to play it safe. And what I want to teach you over the next few days is that playing it safe will not help you have the life that you want. What you need to do is go out on a limb, dream big, get excited, and that dream that you have that excites you, that dream that you have that you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like it's so scary, but I want it. When you set your goal on that and you set your eyes on that and you set your focus on that, what is going to happen is you will get so much energy from within. Your subconscious mind is actually where your energy comes from. You will get so much energy from within that you will surprise yourself. You will surprise the people around you. You'll make the people around you proud, and you will make yourself proud because not only did you achieve 5% more than you did the year before, you will actually find out that you're limitless. And that's exactly what happened to me. A few years ago, I was working in a job that I didn't like. I would often cry before work because I just hated being there. And I had this dream of starting an empowerment platform, but it scared the heck out of me. I was shy. I was introverted. I had negative self-talk going through my head. I had like literally no self-esteem, but I had this dream. And the more I thought about it, and the more I decided to not let the negative thoughts go through my head of who are you to coach, who are you to start a business, oh, only rich people can have that, only people who look a certain way can have that. And I decided to give myself permission to go after it. That's how I actually created the life that I want. I make more money per month than I used to make in an entire year. I'm married to my soulmate. I got married in my dream wedding. I have an incredible team. I just moved in to my dream office, which I have a really cool story that I'm going to tell you about on that later. And all of that has come to, I drive my dream car. Like, I get to travel. I'm traveling for a month, leaving on Saturday, going to Bulgaria with my husband, then Paris, and then most likely Barcelona. And it's not because I'm special, and it's not because I'm smarter than anyone. I literally have a visual merchandising diploma. Like, it's not that I was handed everything. It's that I actually realized that we can all be handed everything when we tap into the power of the universe and we tap into the power that we were born in. And I'm so excited to teach you and introduce you to the fact that everything is rigged in your favor and you already have everything inside you to be successful. So the tools that I teach about the power of the subconscious mind help you reprogram your subconscious, but it's up to you to decide what program do you want in there. So let me know in the comments, what would you like to believe about yourself? What would you like to believe? Would you like to believe that you can have it all? Would you like to believe that you're confident? Would you like to believe that you have more friends than you could ever imagine? Like, what do you want to believe about yourself? What would you like to be true? And I also want you to realize that the beliefs that you have that are limiting you, you can decide to no longer have them. And we're going to be talking about that this week. And the incredible thing is your subconscious mind is so powerful. Your mind is more powerful than you can ever know. And whatever programs are running inside your head, so those little voices that pop up, whatever those little voices are that are running inside your head, they are working around the clock to make your reality match that. And so if you take one thing from this talk today, I want you to realize that it's not your external life that affects you, right? It's not everything else around you that's happening to you. I want you to realize that whatever you were programmed subconsciously from childhood, right? Could be patterns from your parents or your parents' parents. It could be patterns from where it is that you grew up, whatever it is. Whatever is programmed inside of there, your subconscious mind will work to make that true in your external reality. And I want to tell you that because it gives you so much power and so much control, and literally opens up the doors to you to have anything that you want, because your mind is connected to the universal mind, all right? And the thoughts that you think essentially when you think them, it creates a projection. It creates a seed in the spiritual world. And the more you focus on that and you tie positive energy to that and you trust in it and you know that it's yours and you believe that you deserve it, and you sometimes might seem a little delusional, right? I've seemed a little delusional to a lot of people before I got to where I am. The more you allow that in, the faster it will show up, the clearer it will show up, and the more you will surprise yourself. I've literally had visions in my mind of things that I wanted to manifest, and I let go of control, I release control, I just trust that it's going to show up, and then I'll walk right into the situation. I'll walk right into the room that had the people or the opportunities or whatever it is that I've been thinking about for weeks or months. All right, so let me know if that excites you. Ms. Crazy saying, I love that you're sharing this amazing info. Hi, Nikki. Thank you, guys. Everyone's liking the hair. I feel so ready for summer. You believe that you can be abundantly wealthy. I believe that for you as well. You want to believe that you can have financial security. I honestly, like, I remember when I was like, you're manifesting that you're going to sign up for the Yes Supply method before it goes up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. By the way, to enter to win for $777 for entering this challenge, make sure to click below or head to our link in bio and sign up at yessupply.co/uplevel. That's how you're going to get the details of the rituals that I'm going to share with you at the end of this live stream. But I remember a few years ago when I was just starting to look on YouTube and find out manifesting information and find out mindset information, and my finances looked nothing like they did today. I was always broke. I wanted more money, but I didn't know how to get there. And I just hoped and prayed that I could have more, but I didn't know how it would happen to me. And what I'm going to share with you this week and what I'm going to share with you today is going to help you get those first steps. So what I want you to know is that even though it seems like everything around you is physical and it's hard, everything around you is energy, and you are energy. But you're not just any energy. You are a powerful creator. Like, there's animals and there's plants, and they just grow to what the pattern plan was in their DNA. They just grow to what was already predestined for them. You are a powerful creator. What is inside you in the depths of your soul is absolute perfection, okay? I know you've been told your whole life to play small and that it's safe to be humble and all these other things, or that people aren't going to like you if you're successful. I want you to throw that all to the side, and I want you to know that deep down within your soul, you are perfect. Your soul expands so much greater than your body, and you are meant to have it all. And I want you to flip the switch, and instead of thinking, because I used to think this too, that when you shine your light, people will hate on you or want to compete with you, I want to teach you that when you shine your light and you start to express from the deepest depths of your soul who you really are and what feels good to you, and you allow yourself to shine your light, people fall in love with you because they get to know you. And even better, you fall in love with you because you get to know the real you. And I feel like I finally have gotten to know the real me after so many years of hiding and thinking that I was shy and overthinking. Now I get to feel like I'm myself, and it's the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay, and because you are energy, and because everything around us is energy, and because you are a creator, you can actually shift energy. You can actually change matter with your energy. And it starts with you understanding your vibration. It starts with you understanding your emotions. And it starts with you getting really, really clear on what it is that you want, so you can resonate with that right energy. So we're going to go into all of that today, and I'm super, super excited. So first off, one of the things that I want you to look up on Google, maybe what I'll do is I'll also email it out after this. So make sure to sign up at yesapply.co/uplevel, is the scale of consciousness. So what this does is it teaches you that your emotions have a vibration. Okay. So for example, the emotion of love is at the vibration resonance of 500. Okay. And when I learned this, this was an absolute game changer for me. And you're going to see over the course of the next week that I talk a lot about love, because love is such a powerful force. And when you can hold on to the energy of love, and you allow love to overcome judgment and fear and doubt and all those other things that have been keeping you small, and you allow love, the most powerful force, to overcome it, that's when magic starts to happen in your life. So I want you to start to think about your goals right now. Think about what it is that you want, right? For me, I wanted to run this business. For me, I wanted to lead incredible events. For me, I wanted to also drive a Mercedes G63, right? These are all the things that I wanted. And instead of looking at my goals with a low vibrating emotion, like fear, oh my God, what if I don't get it? Like doubt, oh, I'm not good enough. Like pain, oh my gosh, why can everyone else have it and I can't? Instead of looking at those things with low vibrating emotions, with judgment, with competition, right? I started to look at the things that I wanted to attract in my mind with love, right? I released attachment, and I said, looked at the things that I want. I said, oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, it would be so great to have that. Oh my gosh, that person has it, good for them. They deserve it, and I deserve it too. And I want you to start to incorporate love into your life in as many places as possible, because again, the way that we're programmed is so backwards. We're programmed that we need to have physical proof. We need to read textbooks. We need to fill ourselves with information. But we see so many people who have filled themselves with information, who have master's degrees and diplomas and all these different things, and don't get anywhere in life. And then we see people who are just great with people, who connect, that want to change the world, that follow their ideas, that think big, that other people think are a little delusional, right? And they create so much success because they're willing to dream big and they're willing to fulfill their vision. And that alone is proof that the emotions and the imagination are not the thing that we should cast to the side. Your emotions and your imagination are your most powerful tool to create your yes. Your emotions and your imagination are what are going to drive you. And having the intellect and the facts is great, but those facts are just going to sit in a textbook until you have the vision and until you let your energy go behind it to believe that it's yours, to believe that you can have it, and get other people involved in your vision as well, right? All right, if this is resonating with you, if you guys are liking it, give me some hearts. Let me know that you're here. If you're watching on replay, by the way, make sure to type in that you're watching on the replay, and you can still do your homework and all of those different things, okay? So we won't have time to go into the science behind this, but what you need to know is that everything around you is energy. You are energy, and not just energy, but you have the power within you to create whatever it is that you want. You can turn your yearly income into your monthly income. You can manifest your soulmate. You can have the business and life that you desire. You can have the relationships that you desire. You can have the health that you can desire. I've helped people lose weight, not from going to the gym, not from eating more vegetables, but holding on to the vision in their mind's eye of them at their dream weight, and that alone helps them lose the weight. Okay, that's how powerful your mindset is. Okay, so there's a law of cause and effect. So this is one of the laws of the universe, and the law of cause and effect is the law of laws. So what I want you to also start to think about is that every single cause that you put out has an effect. And not just the physical causes that you create, but also the thoughts that you think are a cause, okay? So again, that just goes right back to loving, putting out positive vibrations. If there's somebody that has what you want, send them love. If there's somebody that you feel like you need to compete with, instead send them love, and see that the people that you might want to compete with could actually be your best friends, because they have the most in common with you, right? They want what you want, okay? So the first thing that you need to do to rewrite your program is understand your program, okay? What is it that you want to create into your life? I want you to take this time right now to really dream. It is wild to me. Thank you. Is this Adrian who's in my class, or Adriana who's in my class? I literally love everything you say down to a soul level. I love you too, Adriana, if that's you. So what I want you to think about right now is, what do you really want? Okay, it seems so basic, right? Like, obviously, think about, what do you really want? I cannot tell you how many people I ask, what do you want? And they say, I don't know, right? Especially, I hear a lot of people complain, my ex did this, my job did that, my bank account looks like this, da, da, da. They're using their physical reality to change their energy. That's not how you get to the next level. Again, you are an energetic being, and you are a creator. You have to use your energy to create your physical reality, because it is your energy that is creating the physical reality. So again, way too many people, when I ask them, what do they want? They don't know. I want you to take this minute right now to think about, what do you really want? I did this years ago. Again, it seems basic, and it's not. The most important thing, I have every single one of my students, when they come to the Yes Apply method, to write out their new identity of who it is that they want to be. We're going to be talking about that as well. So what is it that you want? It might sound silly. It sounded silly to me when I wrote down, I want a Mercedes G63. It might sound crazy or out there. It sounded really scary to me to write down that I wanted that one specific office on that one street in Wellington, a one-of-a-kind office in Toronto, and now it's mine, right? So it sounds silly, but this is the most important thing. And it's okay. Sometimes when we think about what it is that we want, we think, oh my God, that's greedy. I can't have that. Not everyone else has that. And again, I want you to know that the more that you have, like, when you have more, it's not like the amount of abundance in the world is a pie. So if you have more, you're not taking away from anyone else. They are printing more money every single day. There are more resources being created every single day. There are more people being born every single day with more ideas and more innovation. So I don't want you to think that when you take something or you have something, you're taking it away from someone else. How I see it when you create your goal is like a sandcastle, right? So imagine I'm on the beach, and I'm creating my sandcastle, and you're on the beach and you're creating your sandcastle, and someone else on the beach and they're creating their own sandcastle. Are we ever going to run out of sand? No, right? If I'm creating a sandcastle, does it affect your sandcastle? Does it affect that person's sandcastle? No, there is an unlimited amount of sand, right? There's an unlimited amount of money. There's an unlimited amount of abundance. There's an unlimited amount of soulmates. There's an unlimited amount of health that you can have, right? When I'm more healthy, I'm not taking away from your health, right? You can have what you want, okay? So I want you to just push to the side that you're taking away from anyone from you having what you want, and look at it as you're just building your sandcastle. And hey, if you built a really good sandcastle, you know what I'm not gonna say? I'm not gonna say, oh my God, you took away your sand. If you create a really cool sandcastle, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna say, Damn, that's a good sandcastle. How did you get your sand like that? Like, how are you packing the freaking seawater in it? Like, I'm gonna be inspired by you. You're gonna show me that I can do more. So when you do more for yourself and you allow yourself to have it all, and you allow yourself to dream, and you allow yourself to feel that love and that joy and that excitement of having this incredible vision, you're not taking away from anyone. What you're doing is you're making people say, oh my God, you did that? You can do that. I can do that too. What? That's what you're doing when you go after your goal. Ashley says, queen of the sandcastle. Yeah, we can all be queens of the sandcastle. I'm totally here for that. So that's what I want you to think about. When you have amazing things, you're not taking away from anyone. You are actually being a other people so they can see what it is that's possible for them, and you can invite them to dream big. And when I started to dream big, I had people who weren't even my target audience. Like literally one time, like my friend's ex-boyfriend reached out to me and was like, because you are doing what you do, you inspired me to go after my art. Okay, so you have to shine your life. Sandcastle City, collaboration over comparison. Hi, Marian. All right, okay, so that's the big thing. So now that you've dreamed, start to write in the chat, what did you dream about? Start to write in the chat, what are you bringing in? Is it $100,000 month? Is it $1 million month? Is it your soulmate? Is it your dream car? Is it being able to donate to your favorite charity? I actually, this week, I'm donating a pretty big amount to one of my favorite charities in Toronto. They're called the Redwood, and they help women who have left domestic abuse, who have nothing. They take in their kids and themselves, and I've donated to them for years. And this week, I'm donating to them. And I'm going to dedicate the donation to my students in the Yes Apply method. I would not have been able to donate that amount that I'm going to donate when I was only making $2,000 or $3,000 a month, right? The reason why I'm able to contribute more is because I dreamed big for myself. I had a bigger vision, and now that I've achieved that for myself, and I'm showing other people how to do that too in the Yes Apply method, I have more than enough that I can give to the things that are important to me, right? So Northern Resolution saying $100,000 a month. So really, really think about that. You can contribute to your own life, and you also have more so you can contribute to other people's lives. The reason why I'm able to create free content like this, and the reason why I'm able to give the best to my students and my clients, is because I had more than enough. I have more than enough. If I was struggling, or if you're struggling, you won't be able to actually be creative. You won't be able to fully express, and you won't be able to fully support the people that it is that you want to support. All right, so now that you have that dream, I want you to write down in your notepad or your notebook what your up-level ritual number 1 is going to be. Okay, so your up-level ritual number 1 is to write your new story. If you are not where it is that you want to be right now, it's because you're telling yourself a story that does not fulfill you. You're telling yourself a story that does not suit you. And it's really easy to see what story you're telling yourself by thinking about what's going on in your head and what goes on in the conversations that you're having with others, right? And I'm a coach, I listen for this stuff whether I'm trying to or not. So when you're having conversations with people, are you talking about the job that you don't like? Are you talking about the money that's not enough? Are you talking about the ex? Are you talking about the illness? Whatever it is, are you talking about what it is that you don't want? Are you making space for what it is that you do want? I want you to decide today to write a new story, okay? I want you to dedicate at least 20 minutes today. Put on some binaural beats. Go on YouTube and search binaural beats. Look up 532 hertz. That's the angel tone. It's a healing tone. Knowing that your energy, you will resonate with that sound, and it will become healing for you in mind and body and energy and soul. Put that on, or listen to some solfeggio sounds, and I want you to write a story. And I want you to get really, really into it. And that story that you write is you in the present tense living your up-level life. So what does that sound like? I am so happy and grateful that I now have the money that I desire. Get specific. Your subconscious mind needs specificity. We're going to be talking more about your subconscious mind later on. I'm so happy and grateful that I have $100,000 in my bank account right now. I'm so happy and grateful that I am driving my dream car, and every time I get in my dream car, I'm filled with excitement because I manifested it, and man, it is a dream to drive. I'm so happy and grateful that right now I'm walking down the beach with my soulmate, holding his or her hand, and just feeling so alive, knowing that I'm fully loved and fully supported. And I want you to just take this time for you to dream. And I want you, as you're taking this time for you to dream, to know that the very fact that you're holding this image on the screen of your mind means that it is already being prepared for you. There are things that are moving in the universe. People who are being inspired to take certain actions, people who are being inspired to create certain programs or innovate certain things, all to fulfill your yes, all to fulfill whatever it is that you want. So that is your Uplevel ritual number 1. Take the time for you, put on some good music, light a candle, have a cup of tea. I have a cup of tea right here. I haven't even taken a sip. And I want you to allow yourself to dream. Okay? Because too many people, they go through the motions, right? Most people, and I was like this, they wake up, they shower, they hopefully they go to work, they put on their clothes, they brush their teeth, they go to work, they sit in front of a computer, they do the report, they answer the questions of their boss, they go home, they fill their mind with Netflix, then they're freaking exhausted, they order some Uber Eats, they go to bed, and they do the exact same thing over and over again. That is an unconscious program. That is a program that is being run by your subconscious mind. And if you continue to look at your current reality in order to create your results, you're only going to get more of the same thing. If you want to change where you currently are, and you want to up level, and you want to get to the next experience, you need to first envision what the next experience is. We don't call into our life what we have not already seen for us, okay? I invite you right now to invite yourself to look for it. Marianne is on YouTube looking up angel frequency. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. So that is number 1, okay? You have your morning ritual. Good for you. That is awesome. I have an amazing morning ritual. It makes me feel so good. All right, number 2. Once you are crystal clear on it, and don't make it vague, get it crystal clear. Do you have a dream house? What does it look like? Is it modern? Is it white? Does it have a pool? Does it have a patio? Get super clear. Ari says, time to break out the cycle. I agree with you, love. Time to create a new cycle. I was teaching my students last week about how there's a gray zone, there's a comfort zone that everyone's in. And think about billionaires. Billionaires have their own comfort zone that looks very, very different than the average person's comfort zone. But they only have 24 hours, right? So what is it that's in their subconscious programs that comes easily and effortlessly to them that they're able to do that creates more abundance, that creates a life that they want? You can shift your subconscious program, but it first starts with writing out the story. So I want you to write out the story. Next, once it's crystal clear, super like you're zoomed in, like heat-seeking missile zoomed in. Next, I want you to ask yourself, who is the person who has this? Again, I want you to take 15 minutes to get really clear and get really excited. What would be the version of you that would be really fun to be? Like, you are allowed to have fun. I think we kind of miss this as we're growing up. You are allowed to have fun during your life. Like it's not supposed to be a struggle. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. You're supposed to laugh, and you're supposed to really enjoy being you. And in the last couple of weeks, I've seen women and men transform right in front of my eyes through shifting their mindset. We had one woman in the Yes Supply Method Master Level who at the beginning of the week didn't even want to stand in front of the group for one of the exercises. And by the end of the week, she was wearing beautiful outfits. She had fallen in love with herself. She was giving herself compliments. And now she's ready to take over the world and speak on stages with thousands of people, right? And it's learning to have fun in your life. So I used to, if you gave me a compliment, I used to be like, no, I don't look good today, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like reject the compliment. When you reject a compliment, you're essentially telling the universe that you're not open to receiving. Every single time you reject something good, you are sending signals to the universe that you don't want the good that's coming to you. So you know what I do now? It's so funny how much my subconscious programming has changed. My students actually made me notice this. So now when someone gives me a compliment, I say, Wait, what was that? I didn't hear you. Could you say that again? So I've completely shifted from being like rejecting compliments and not taking anything good in to literally joking and being like, oh, well, let's hear it again, right? And you can shift that. You can have fun being you. Two Maris wants to be a female Richard Branson. Yes, I'm all about that. So I want you to write out, who is she or he or they? Who is that person that you are deciding to be? How do you show up? What are your characteristics? How do you feel about yourself? How much are you in love with yourself? How do heads turn when you walk into the room? How do people feel when they meet you? How do you feel about the people around you? How much are you in love with life? I like, every time I get older, I'm like, oh, like I don't want to get older, but it's not because I'm afraid of getting old. It's because I'm so in love with my life. Like, how would you feel if you were just so in love with your life? Miss Craze says, a lot of us forget to nurture the inner child and allow ourselves to have fun and tap back into that childlike wonder and awe. Thank you so much for saying that. You actually reminded me, a huge part of the manifestation and the life that you want is not thinking about it from a third person, like I need to do these things, I need to take these actions, but it's actually like what you just said, having that childlike fun. So you know when you're a kid and you're like playing Power Rangers or you're playing superheroes, you're not saying to yourself, I'm going to pretend to be Wonder Woman. I'm going to pretend to be the Pink Ranger, which by the way, I always had to be the Pink Ranger. I would cry. I needed to be the Pink Ranger. But you don't say, I'm going to pretend to be that. You step into it. You have like you see like the lightsabers, when you look down, you see the pink costume or you see the Wonder Woman emblem, like you're there. And that's how it starts. You creating the life that you want. It's not you thinking about what you have to think about to be there. It's deciding who is the person that I get to be. How is it so fun for me to be myself? And then allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to be that person. And if somebody says, who do you think you are? You tell them, I'm freaking me, and don't try to control me. I can be whoever it is that I want to be. Nobody gets to tell you who it is that you want to be. And if you want to be full of yourself, good, because it's only when you're full of yourself that you can actually give to others. Way too many people are trying to do everything for everyone else, and they're running empty. See the magic that happens when you become so full of yourself that literally, like I sound like an old person saying this, but like your cup runneth over. When you are full of yourself and full of love and full of light and full of your vision and so excited about what you're creating and you trust that you are creating something magical, you change people's lives just by being you. Like you just walk into a room with your energy and you just shift, right? All right. Katie is killing it. She just finished the Yes Supply Method practitioner training and made something like 12K in 1 week. So Katie's here. Congrats, just crushing it. And said, years ago, I dreamed of being that woman who walks into the room. Years ago, I dreamed of being that woman who walks into the room radiant and luminous. And the other day, I realized I am that woman. Okay, power to you. Everyone just show Katie some love. Crushing it. So number 2 is, who is that identity? And I want you to give yourself permission to be that person. And then number 3 is, how does that person feel? Because like I said, everything around you is energy. This table looks solid, but it is just energy. I'm not going to go into the science, but trust me on this. And you are energy, but you are a creator of energy, which means you can change energy. And how you are going to change energy and matter is with your energy. So when you think of the person who already has those things and you think of the identity that you are now becoming, I want you to ask yourself, what vibration am I in? Am I in the vibration of love? If you already had the $1 million house and the dream car and the husband or wife or whatever you're looking for, if you already had that, how would you feel? You'd feel full, you'd feel fulfilled, you'd feel overjoyed, you'd feel secure, right? Most of us are looking for security and love. You'd feel like you have attention. I am telling you right now that you do not want to wait until the external circumstances show up for you to feel those things. You can feel those things right now. We're going to talk about how to do that this week. You can feel those things right now. You can feel fully loved because you are a loving person. You can feel fully secure because you know and trust that everything that you need will be there for you. I have taken so many leaps in my life, and just when I'm leaping and I'm like, I don't have wings, they show up, or a plane like swoops in and I ride on its wings, whatever it may be. So trust that you are already supported, trust that you are secure, trust that everything that you need is available to you always. And when you have that vibration, when you're holding onto that vibration in your body, that is what actually changes the matter around you and makes it so. I've manifested people into my life. Like I'll write out in a journal, I am so happy and grateful that I'm so supported in times when I haven't felt supported. And then poof, like magic, the right people show up into my life. When I, used to not have money, I would write, I'm so happy and grateful that I bring $10,000 into my life every month. And I have clients who pay me $3,000. Now I charge a lot more and I make a lot more, but that was back then when I had no money. I wrote it out on paper before it was real, and then poof, client showed up. So I want you to know that this is the important work, right? We've been taught that you need to read all the textbooks and do all the diplomas and I'm making more than most doctors, right? So it's not about all of the facts and it's about your energy that you're holding on to and your belief in yourself and you giving yourself permission to dream big. And there was times where I seemed delusional, and I'm so grateful that I spent those times looking and seeming delusional, because the delusion has now become my reality. All right, so that is today's live. So by the way, if you're watching live on Facebook or on Instagram, what you want to do, if you want to be entered to win $777 this week, you want to head to yessupply.co/uplevel. That's where I'm going to be sending out your rituals for the Uplevel experience. There's going to be a couple more from today that I'm going to send in the email. I'm so excited for you. So how you enter is you sign up there. Then when you are completed your homework, you share whatever you're comfortable with sharing about on my Instagram and Facebook underneath these lives. So I'm going to be posting this on Instagram as an IGTV. So if you're comfortable sharing it all, do it, because you're going to win when you are the person who's showing up the most, who's expressing yourself the most. But if you just feel comfortable to share a little bit, then I want you to know that I'm proud of you, because you're taking the first step, of building your dream. And I remember when I used to be too afraid to share in Facebook groups, which is crazy, because now I'm leading Facebook groups. I'm leading these communities. So know that it takes steps. It takes steps. So what you're going to do is you're going to sign up below. You are going to share the homework that you've done. And I want you to tag your most inspiring friends, accountability partners, to keep you accountable through this Uplevel experience. Please share with me your wins. I love seeing your wins. I love seeing your transformation. And I want to tell you right now, honestly, give yourself 20-30 minutes to do this. This is going to be some of the most important work that you ever do. Before I saw the things that I wanted in my reality, I wrote them out on paper. I believed in them. I knew that they were coming to me. I trusted in myself that I could create it. I trusted in the universe that I would be supported. And I fell in love with myself at that moment, and I fell in love with what I was creating. And I love all of you guys so much. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for committing to up-leveling. And we also have a hashtag create your reality. I think that was the hashtag, create your reality. So use that hashtag so I can see what you're all up to. Have an amazing night. People are looking for accountability partners. Thank you so much for being here. And check your email, because I will tell you when we're going live tomorrow. So have an amazing evening. We'll talk soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone.